In the vast tapestry of history, certain moments stand out as pivotal turning points. One such moment is the Great Schism of 1054, an event that forever changed the landscape of Christianity. This monumental split was not merely a clash of religious doctrines, but a profound divergence that had long-lasting effects on cultural, political, and theological fronts. To truly understand the magnitude of this schismatic event, we must journey back over 1,000 years to a world on the cusp of transformation. Our story begins in the heart of the Christian world, where the Greek-speaking Eastern Byzantine Empire coexisted with the Latin-speaking Western Roman Empire. These two realms, divided by language and geography, developed distinct religious practices and governance. The West, with its base in Rome, was overseen by the Pope, who claimed ultimate authority over Christendom. In contrast, the East, centered in Constantinople, looked to its patriarchs and the Byzantine emperor for leadership. This fundamental difference in church governance sowed the seeds of discord. Beyond governance, theologically rich and complex differences were also brewing. These included debates over the use of unleavened bread in the Eucharist, the language of the liturgy, and, perhaps most famously, the Filioque Clause. This clause was added to the Nicene Creed in the Western Church, asserting that the Holy Spirit proceeds from both the Father and the Son. Detractors in the East perceived this as a unilateral move by the Western Church, an alteration of a sacred text without universal consent. However, while theological disputes grabbed the attention of clerics and laity alike, political ambitions played a significant role as well. The growing rift was exacerbated by the prevalence of factious rivalry and power struggles. The Pope aimed to reaffirm his authority, while the Byzantine Emperor and the Patriarch of Constantinople defended the traditions and autonomy of the Eastern Church. Such rivalry was further fueled by external threats from Muslims and pagan tribes, encouraging both Eastern and Western empires to consolidate their power and influence. As tensions simmered, individuals on both sides endeavored to bridge the growing chasm. Diplomatic missions were commonplace, yet they often resulted in more friction than unity. In 1054, a critical diplomatic mission by Cardinal Humbert was sent by Pope Leo IX to Constantinople. It was hoped that this visit would mend fences, but it ironically brought matters to a head. Miscommunications and long-standing grievances came to a climax when Cardinal Humbert placed a bull of excommunication on the altar of the Hagia Sophia, excommunicating the Patriarch of Constantinople, Michael Cerularius. In response, Cerularius excommunicated Humbert and his delegation, cementing a doctrinal and ecclesiastical divide that persisted for centuries. What we come to see in the aftermath of the Great Schism is more than a simple division. This was a profound transformation, pushing Greek Orthodoxy and Latin Catholicism down unique paths, impacting art, culture, philosophy, and theology. The Eastern Orthodox Church, with its deep emphasis on mystery and the divine nature of icons, contrasted with the analytically driven and canon law-focused approach of the Roman Catholic Church. The schism laid the groundwork for varied rituals, languages of worship, and religious identities that continue to influence Christian practices to this day. Bridging this divide has been a monumental challenge. Efforts for reconciliation have surfaced periodically, with various councils and dialogues attempting to heal the breach. Yet, healing a schism that has endured for nearly a millennium is no easy task. Modern endeavors, such as the ecumenical movement, signify hope for greater understanding and unity in the future. In examining the Great Schism of 1054, we find ourselves engaging with a pivotal chapter in the history of Christianity, where intricate theological debates, political power plays, and cultural differences converged to divide a once unified faith. Despite the challenges, These two branches of Christianity continue to traverse their paths with the essential hope of rediscovering the unity of their roots. The Great Schism serves as a reminder of the complex nature of faith and the profound impact of history on the spiritual landscapes we navigate today.